We do know the gunman legally purchased the weapons and ammo used in the massacre, but that's after one gun shop in Florida refused to let Omar Mateen buy bulk ammunition. We wondered, can gun stores in Kansas prevent a person from purchasing ammo or weapons? Dee Dee Sun got those answers for Fact Finder 12.
Jacob, the answer is yes. I talked to owners of 2 gun stores in Wichita, and both tell me they have denied sales to people before. They say that decision to refuse service is a right and even a responsibility if something about the customer raises red flags. The right to bear arms. It's a constitutional right, but gun stores also have the right to refuse service. Wichita gun shop owners are commending this Florida gun shop owner who refused to sell the Orlando shooter bulk ammunition.
If he felt like there was something wrong and didn't want to make that sale, honestly, kudos to him.
The clerk or the owner, whoever it was that did that, that's an awesome job.
Both Thunderbird Firearms Academy and Range 54 say they have refused sales.
As a federal firearms dealer, we have an ethical and moral responsibility. We're in this business to make people safer. So the last thing I want to do is sell something to a bad guy.
If we get into that, well, this doesn't feel right, it doesn't look right, then that's kind of on us, so we'll deny that purchase.
Thunderbird trains employees to get a feel for customers and ask questions like why someone is buying a weapon. Some red flags if the customer is nervous, isn't knowledgeable about the purchase, or makes requests for things like the biggest or most deadly gun.
It doesn't matter race, religion, color, sex, any of that. If those human red flags are there, our people are trained to shut it down.
Range 54 agrees the decision to refuse a sale goes back to gut feeling.
Because honestly, if the hair stands up on the back of my neck, we have the right to deny that purchase to them, and we will exercise that right.
Thunderbird says this past week they've noticed AR-15 sales have doubled. I'm told customers are concerned future legislation would ban those guns. The store did add the spike in sales is small compared to the response after Sandy Hook.
Dee Dee, gun shop owners you talked to said they can deny a sale if they feel they shouldn't have a gun. Is that something protected federally?
Well, Thunderbird and Range 54 say federal law requires them to deny a straw purchase or when they think you're buying a gun for someone else, but they're not required by any laws to deny service for feeling uncomfortable with a potential gun owner. But the U.S. Attorney General is encouraging businesses to think about who they're selling to.
And that gun shop owner did say someone did come in, I had concerns, so he did do exactly what we asked people to do. We thank him for that, we commend him for that.
Again, both gun shop owners I talked to say they think it's part of their responsibility to refuse a sale if necessary.
Thank you, Dee Dee. The Senate plans to vote on a pair of gun-related bills tomorrow. One would prevent people on the terror watch list from purchasing a firearm, while another would require background checks for anyone looking to get a gun. Republicans have offered alternatives to both bills. Many predict none of those will pass. Some say those votes will fail because of the power of the National Rifle Association. The head of the powerful gun lobby was on CBS's Face the Nation this morning and said the renewed push for gun control is a smokescreen.
What happened this past week is the president, the whole gun ban movement said, hey, don't look at terrorists. Look over here. Divert your attention. Take your eyes off the problem. Because they don't want to face the embarrassment of their failure in this terrorist area, and they want to cover their butts and not talk about it.
The thought of new gun control legislation has a lot of you talking on our Facebook page. Feel free to give your thoughts there.